That's going on in California.
That's right.
A former college soccer player found herself being kicked out of a California public library last week after she was accused of misgendering biological males who now identify as females during an informational forum on fairness in women's sports. Listen to this.
When I played college soccer my freshman year, President Patron is not welcome in data. Please record this because we will be sending this to the lawyer. Can you tell me why am I being asked to leave?
Because you were talking about misgender, you were talking about men and female sports.
Wow. You're seeing there the librarian, that gentleman interrupting, telling her to leave. But the forum itself started off with the speaker saying they would all take questions at the end of the meeting. And here to share her story is the brave woman you saw in that clip, kicked out of the library, outreach coordinator at the California Family Council and former collegiate soccer player, Sophia Lorey. Sophia, just watching that clip, the entire scenario seemed absolutely ridiculous. But again, you were there, you lived it. Tell us what it was like.
Well, you nailed it. It was absolutely ridiculous. We were there just to have an informational forum, and there was protesters there, but we let them in the room. We told them they would have the opportunity to have their questions and make their comments at the end of the meeting. So then I started to share my story about being a college athlete and that current 10-year-old girls can't live out the same dreams I had as long as men are playing in women's sports, which quickly caused an uproar with the crowd and led to the librarian trying to kick me out of the meeting and shutting down my freedom of speech.
Have you ever had to play against men identifying as women?
I have not, but I do have brothers who all play soccer, and even the younger ones are faster and stronger and better than me when I'm at my top level.
And that's the inherent problem with allowing this, right? I mean, women are being disrespected by allowing men who then identify as women. At least that's I should say common view. That's a common sense view to a lot of folks. And then, by the way, British Vogue magazine just released its 25 powerhouse women list for their September issue. And what we now know is a trans cyclist, Emily Bridges, made the list, being the only sports figure included in the 25. Again, this is a trans woman, so a man, we don't know whether any surgery was involved, as the only athlete in the top 25.
That's right. What do you think, Sophia?
That's absolutely heartbreaking. You know, girls have worked so hard to achieve these great statuses as athletes, and they're being ripped away from us, not because there's girls that are doing a better job than them, but because men are coming into our sports teams. There's a reason we have sex-specific sports as it is, and it's not just to protect girls, but it's to give them the opportunity to succeed.
No, that's a great point. And also, you know, it's sad. I just want to go back to your experience that literally for calling out biological sex of an athlete, you were actually shut down. As you said, your free speech was shut down. We're just about out of time, but what did you learn from this? What would you like to share?
That we all have difference of opinions here in America, but the answer is not to shut down our speech. The answer is always more speech.
Yeah, and we're still working out this issue, right?
Absolutely.
So all voices should be heard, including yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sophia, thanks.